Good morning and welcome to Traceability TV News. I'm your host, Miriam Munyoki. Here are today's top stories.
Cape Town reinforces police presence amid surge in gang violence. Nigeria's fuel shortage intensifies. Motorists face long queues. Kenya enforces new West separation law. Non-compliance faces heavy fines. Kenya's increased bond fee hurdles Uganda's fuel import scheme. Faith Kipyegon sets new 1500-meter world record at Paris Diamond League. Traceability TV. We trace it, you trust it.
The fuel shortage in Nigeria has worsened, leading to longer queues and increased frustration among motorists in Lagos, Abuja, and other areas. Traceability TV in Lagos revealed that many filling stations have run out of stock, forcing them to shut their gates. Panic buying continues as residents scramble to secure fuel amidst this scarcity. More officers have been deployed to Cape Town gang hotspots following a surge in violence at the end of June. An additional 100 officers have been sent to areas with high murder rates and gang activity. This response comes after a spike in shootings over the month-end weekend. Authorities are focused on restoring order and ensuring community safety. In Kenya, the National Environmental Management Authority, NEMA, has started enforcing a law requiring households to separate waste into organic and non-organic bags. Those who fail to comply face fines for up to 20,000 Kenya shillings or 6 months imprisonment, or even both. This move aims to improve waste management and environmental protection across the country. Stay tuned after the news for our special documentary on the impact of plastics on the environment. Next up, we have business and tourism news after the commercial break.
Traceability TV. We trace it, you trust it.
GS1 believes in the power of standards to transform the way we work and live. Welcome back. In business, Kenya has imposed a new hurdle on Uganda's direct fuel import scheme, doubling the bond fee for consignments destined for Kampala to $45 million. Uganda's Energy and Mineral Resources Minister Ruth Nakabera expressed concerns over this increased requirement, which poses a significant bottleneck to Uganda's efforts to lower fuel prices. The bond fee hike at the Vital Tank Terminal International storage facility in Mombasa complicates Uganda's access to the Kenyan pipeline network. Zanzibar is experiencing a remarkable boom with over 409 flights scheduled to land this month alone, far surpassing last year's numbers. Italy leads this surge with 86,000 Italian tourists visiting Zanzibar last year, making it the island's primary source of tourism.
Hello and welcome to Visibility Sports News. I'm your host Rigan Getao. The Copper Queens, Zambia's women national team, have departed for Paris ahead of the 2024 Olympic Games, which kick off on July 23rd.
The team will play 2 high-profile international friendlies, starting with New Zealand's fans on July 13th in Lyon before facing another Olympic-qualified team.
And finally, Faith Kipyegon has set a new 1500 meters world record at the Paris Diamond League on July 7. Kipyegon ran a stunning 3 hours, 49 minutes and 4 seconds, breaking her previous record of 3 hours, 49 minutes and 11 seconds, set in Monaco last year.
This performance silences critics who doubted her Olympic prospects due to earlier fitness issues. She has proven her dominance, even with limited race conditioning this year.
Thank you for joining us today. Stay tuned for our special documentary on the impact of plastics on the environment. I'm your host, Miriam Munyoki, and this is Traceability TV.
Traceability TV. We trace it, you trust it.
Imagine a world untouched by time, where nature thrives in its purest form, a place where oceans teem with life and forests echo with the sounds of wildlife. This is the earth as it was meant to be. But today, our planet faces a growing threat, a silent invader, almost invisible yet omnipresent: plastic bags. These seemingly harmless everyday items have become a symbol of our throwaway culture. Lightweight and convenient, plastic bags are used for an average of just 12 minutes, yet they can persist in our environment for hundreds of years. Let's trace the journey of a plastic bag. From the moment it's produced in a factory, it begins a life cycle that will impact our world in ways we are only beginning to understand. A single use for carrying groceries, that's often all it takes for a plastic bag to begin its environmental journey. But where does it go next? Many end up in landfills, where they can take up to 1,000 years to decompose. Others are carried by the wind, finding their way into rivers, lakes, and oceans. In the ocean, plastic bags are often mistaken for food by marine animals. Turtles, dolphins, and seabirds suffer the consequences, with many dying from ingestion or entanglement. There is hope. Around the world, communities are coming together to address the plastic bag crisis. Cleanup efforts, recycling initiatives, and innovative solutions are making a difference. Researchers are developing biodegradable alternatives, and governments are enacting bans and regulations to reduce plastic bag use. These actions are crucial steps towards a more sustainable future. But the most powerful change starts with us. By choosing reusable bags and educating the next generation, we can reduce our reliance on plastic and protect our environment. Every small action counts. Together, we can trace the path of a plastic bag and turn the tide on plastic pollution for a cleaner, healthier planet.